Apple today announced the Apple Upgrade Program, a new leasing program for its hardware that gets rid of the old iPhone upgrade program that now includes additional hardware besides the iPhone that can be leased over time. This new program does have some new details, so I want to go over these in a video and then also explain what happens to existing customers on the iPhone upgrade program. Starting off with this new program, how it works, it's a collaboration between Apple and Klarna, Klarna being a buy now, pay it later service, just like Affirm or Afterpay if you're familiar with those. So it's going to allow you to go ahead and buy something and then pay it over time. You can go ahead and take advantage of this while purchasing a new device from Apple in one of their 4 categories: an iPhone, an Apple Watch, a Mac, or an iPad. This is going to be interest-free, so you're not paying anything more than the actual MSRP of the device. However, you do have to do a soft credit check and not a hard inquiry on your credit to go ahead and be able to be approved for this new program. Starting leases for each of the categories. The iPhone 17e is going to start at $17.99 a month for 24 months. The Apple Watch Series 11 will be $11.99 a month for 24 months. The iPad mini will be $11.99 for 36 months. And then the MacBook Air is going to be $24.99 for 36 months. There are some devices that are not eligible to be leased, and that's going to be the more entry-level devices like the iPhone 16 and 16 Plus, the Apple Watch SE 3, the MacBook Neo or the Mac Mini, and then also you cannot lease the regular iPad or any of these studio displays. One key difference between the iPhone upgrade program and this new program is that the taxes will be paid monthly instead of you paying it all in one in the beginning like you did for the iPhone upgrade program when you're pre-ordering or purchasing a new device through the iPhone upgrade program. Payments on the new lease device does not start until 30 days after you have picked up your device or had it shipped, compared to the old iPhone upgrade program where you had to pay the first month payment up front alongside the taxes. Good news is that if you're an Apple Card user, you can still pay your Klarna lease with your Apple Card, meaning you'll be able to take advantage of the 3% cash back each time they charge you for that monthly rate. I really like this because you could do that on the iPhone upgrade program as well and get your 3% cash back. So it's nice that you can also do this now on the Apple upgrade program. So how does the lease actually work? Well, I'm going to use an iPhone 17 Pro Max as an example on a 12-month lease. You're going to make 12 monthly payments for this device, and then you'll be eligible to go ahead and upgrade the device, or you have 2 other options. The first one, you're gonna upgrade the device, give the device back in good condition, and then they're gonna pay off the remaining amount of the device, meaning the remaining amount is going to be the total price of the device MSRP minus the amount of payments you made. That means you're going to be clear from the lease. However, you also give up the device, meaning you have no equity in the purchase that you made. The other option is going to be giving back the device and closing out the lease, because they're going to pay off the remaining 12 payments of the device and you don't have to worry about that lease or the actual device itself. And your third option is on the 12-month mark, you can also buy out the device and it becomes yours. The buyout will be a one-time payment to Klarna that will have the remaining 12 payments all at once that you pay off, and it becomes yours. There's also one additional option that you could do. So at the end of the 12-month lease, you can also buy out the device fully, so pay off that lease. You can go ahead and trade it in somewhere that has a better deal for the trade-in value, or you can sell it privately and get more equity out of your device, and then just jump on another lease program for the new iPhone. So at the end here, you never pay more than the MSRP for this device, and you don't have any additional fees or interest in the entire program. So what does this mean for the current iPhone upgrade program? If you're on the program, then you can continue making your payments until you reach 24 payments, and then Citizens Bank is going to go ahead and close out that loan that you had, and the device will be yours. You can either wait to pay out the full 24 months, or you can make a lump sum payment and pay it off now and it becomes yours. Or you have the ability to go ahead and upgrade the device. So you're going to give up this device, they're going to pay off the Citizens Bank loan, and then you can go ahead and get a new iPhone on the new Apple upgrade program and no longer on the iPhone upgrade program. And that's pretty much all here for the Apple upgrade program. This new program is going to allow you to go ahead and lease your different Apple devices between 12 and 36 months, and then you can also buy them out at the very end as well. So if you have additional questions that I didn't answer, please leave them in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.